Time to look at some electronic real estate right now. Let's find out what's happening at the Newsmax mothership, Newsmax.com. Let's welcome in managing editor Tim Collie for the latest there. Tim, thanks for joining us again. Good Wednesday to you.
Hey, good Wednesday to you.
We are seeing the Supreme Court now. Top of the Newsmax website, the Supreme Court voting 9-0 to limit police right to search cell phones. I think what might have caught some people off guard was the fact that this was a unanimous decision. Cops can't just look at those cell phones now.
Yeah, a very elegant piece of writing by Chief Justice John Roberts. They basically make the point your cell phone is not your cell phone. It's your entire life. It's got your bank records, your most personal diary entries, everything in it these days. So a police officer can't merely go through it if they arrest you.
The thing that I found in this, when I'm looking at what the actual writing was here and what Chief Justice Roberts wrote here, is that, quote, we cannot deny that our decision today will have an impact on the ability of law enforcement to combat crime. I think that's an understatement. I can only imagine what the howl is now being heard from law enforcement.
Yeah, that's going to be the other shoe that drops. And the first, tragedy we've got, somebody's going to point to this ruling and say that, this could have been averted if we had had access to the cell phone. But keep in mind, from the other end, they're essentially saying a cell phone now is like a house. You need a warrant to go into a house unless you have extraneous circumstances or you're dealing with, say, a ticking bomb scenario. This isn't an absolute ruling. They say in emergency situations, this doesn't apply.
About a minute left. Here comes the Supreme Court again. A lot of us in the industry, we've been watching this case. Barry Diller started this company, Arrow, that basically was taking television signals and was delivering them to people over the air. And there was a copyright case in here right now. The Supreme Court has basically said that Arrow is breaking the law. That could be a death knell for that company.
Yeah, I think it is a death knell for it. They haven't really gotten back yet in a full statement yet, but one can't see how they're going to bounce back from this. I mean, that's the essence of the company, and the court just wiped it out.
When you look at this, too, this was, and if you look at it, because I'm not a lawyer, we just play one on TV, I guess we all do, this was basically taking a signal, rebroadcasting it, and making money off it. So it really spoke to people as theft in many cases, did it not?
Yeah, and that was the court's ruling in essence. It's basically they were violating copyright. They were stealing copyrighted material.
You will see those stories. Also, as I'm looking at the website right now, Rand Paul, end aid to Pakistan over treatment of women and Christians. U.S. intelligence sees Iraqi militants consolidating their hold. And John Boehner said to be considering suing Barack Obama to enforce U.S. laws. That is all there on Newsmax.com. And Tim Collie checks with us every day to see what's happening there. Tim, thanks so much for being with us, my friend. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys. See you tomorrow.
All right. Those stories and a whole lot more, again, go to Newsmax.com, one of the most popular websites around the world right now for all the news you need. And, oh, yeah, by the way, let's remind you that when it comes down to midpoint and popular news and the news that's happening, every day we question everything. Stay with us. We'll be right back.